In America, when a woman divorces, survival doesn't start with self-discovery or healing. It begins with disruption. Marriage here isn't just emotional, it's structural. Housing, income, health insurance, credit history, taxes, insurance, and daily routines are all intertwined. Divorce tears these systems apart all at once. Even when a split is expected, the effects hit immediately, and the impact is overwhelming. Housing is usually the first crisis. Many women must leave the marital home because of court orders, financial realities, or safety concerns. With rental prices soaring in the U.S., finding a place on a single income is a major challenge. Short-term stays with friends, family, or temporary housing often become necessary. Stability can vanish overnight. Income shifts just as quickly. Data consistently shows that women's household earnings drop sharply after divorce, often by 30 to 40%. Career breaks from raising children make returning to full-time work even harder. Alimony is not guaranteed. Child support can be inconsistent, delayed, or reduced. Financial uncertainty becomes the default. Healthcare access becomes fragile too. Losing employer-sponsored insurance through a spouse is common. Temporary options like COBRA are expensive and limited in time. Private insurance can take up a huge chunk of post-divorce income, forcing difficult trade-offs between housing, food, and medical care. Legal costs add another layer of stress. Divorce in America is expensive. Attorney fees, court filings, mediation, custody evaluations, and paperwork drain savings rapidly. Many women exit divorce financially burdened rather than secure. Emotionally, there's little room to breathe. The American system demands immediate action. Custody schedules, financial disclosures, housing arrangements, and employment adjustments all require quick decisions. Grief is postponed. Fatigue builds. Social networks often shift. Friends may pull away, and extended family may be distant. Single parenting starts immediately, with no buffer. Divorce is common, but surviving it is grueling. The first stage isn't about empowerment or growth. It's about endurance, stability, and preventing life from unraveling. Once the initial chaos settles, survival becomes primarily economic. Emotional recovery is delayed because financial pressure does not pause. Rent, utilities, food, childcare, transportation, and medical costs keep coming. Many women must return to work or increase hours quickly. The transition is rarely smooth. Career gaps from caregiving reduce competitiveness. Skills may be outdated, licenses expired, and professional networks weakened. Age discrimination, especially for women over 40, further restricts opportunity. Employment may be found, but stability is never guaranteed. Wage inequality compounds the issue. Many women accept lower-paying jobs for flexibility, especially with children, trading income for schedule control. Flexibility often replaces security, slowing financial recovery. Debt accumulates rapidly. Legal fees, deposits, moving costs, childcare, and daily expenses can push women into long-term credit card debt. Joint accounts from marriage may leave credit damaged. Credit scores affect housing, insurance, loans, and even employment. Rebuilding credit is a multi-year process. Child support and alimony, when awarded, are unreliable. Enforcement varies by state, and payments can be late, reduced, or stopped. Financial planning becomes reactive, with month-to-month living often the only option. Retirement security suffers lasting harm. Many women leave marriage with minimal savings or divided retirement accounts. contributions halt during financial instability. Long-term planning is postponed while immediate survival dominates. Healthcare costs remain constant. Premiums, deductibles, prescriptions, and unexpected medical expenses can consume significant income. Preventive care is often deferred, increasing future risks. Government support exists, but is limited. Eligibility is strict, paperwork complex, and benefits temporary. Social stigma discourages many from applying. Financial recovery after divorce in the U.S. is slow, uneven, and exhausting. Independence isn't handed to anyone. It is rebuilt under pressure with little room for error. Emotional survival comes second. It doesn't appear through insight or acceptance. It develops while responsibilities persist, decisions multiply, and stress is constant. Divorce removes more than a spouse. It dismantles the social and personal structures built over years. Marriage shapes identity, social standing, and legitimacy. Losing it often shifts how women are treated and perceived, even when nothing else changes. Mental health strain rises sharply. Studies consistently show higher rates of anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, and chronic stress among divorced women, especially in the first few years. This distress is practical, not abstract, rooted in daily uncertainty, financial instability, legal conflict, childcare demands, and social isolation. Stress becomes continuous, not occasional. With children, the burden grows heavier. Single parenting demands uninterrupted responsibility. Decisions about education, healthcare, discipline, and finances fall entirely on one person. Fatigue becomes normal. Emotional exhaustion often goes unnoticed. Social isolation develops quietly. Friendships change. Married friends may drift away. Invitations fade. Conversations grow careful. Women discover many of their previous support systems were contingent on marital status. Family help can be inconsistent or geographically distant. Asking for support can feel burdensome or humiliating. Cultural expectations in America emphasize female independence. Women are often expected to manage without complaint, pushing emotional needs aside. Loneliness becomes structural, not just emotional. Social systems are designed around couples and nuclear families. Single women with children frequently exist outside these networks. Community support is fragmented, informal, and temporary. Long-term emotional support is rare. Mental health care, while acknowledged, is unevenly accessible. Insurance limitations, cost, wait times, provider shortages, and time constraints prevent consistent therapy. Many women navigate recovery alone. Over time, emotional survival transforms into functional endurance. Resilience is enforced, not inspirational. Strength becomes practical. Healing is delayed, incomplete, and fragmented. Emotional survival after divorce in America is quiet, prolonged, and largely unrecognized. Recovery happens while life continues, not after stability returns. Eventually, survival shifts from immediate crisis management to long-term adaptation. It is slower, quieter, less visible, but critical to maintaining stability. Rebuilding identity becomes unavoidable. Marriage influences perception, how women see themselves, and how others see them. Titles vanish, social definitions change. Women must redefine themselves outside of partnership. This process is practical, affecting confidence, decision-making, boundaries, and self-trust. Independence is celebrated culturally, but rarely supported structurally. Divorced women are expected to manage finances, emotional labor, childcare, and societal expectations all at once. Independence becomes functional, self-reliance under constraint. Career paths may stabilize slowly. Some achieve advancement, others remain in survival-level roles due to caregiving, opportunity gaps, or age-related barriers. Financial security often remains fragile. Housing stability improves for some, but many remain renters, priced out of ownership by credit damage, reduced savings, or income limitations. Outward appearances may hide ongoing insecurity. Relationships with children evolve, routines settle, emotional balance improves, yet single parenting continues to demand constant energy. Guilt, responsibility, and worry persist even as children grow. Social circles shrink and stabilize slowly. New friendships form cautiously, often with others who share similar experiences. Trust is rebuilt carefully. Intimacy, if pursued, comes with boundaries shaped by past experience. Remarriage is not guaranteed or always desired. Many women prioritize stability over partnership. Others seek connection but face barriers of age, finances, or caregiving responsibilities. Society often views single women as incomplete despite their sustained resilience. Emotional acceptance is gradual rather than total. Divorce leaves enduring marks: financial, structural, emotional. Healing is functional. Pain lessens, but memories linger. Life after divorce does not return to the prior state. It narrows, grows heavier, and becomes more controlled. Stability is earned through endurance, not transformation. Survival after divorce is not a single achievement. It is a prolonged, quiet condition managed daily, year after year. Channel name, no filter advice.